Okay, so my name is Macylynn and my brand is called Macylynn Tariro Couture. I mainly focus on redefining fashion through motherhood. So the pieces that I make, they're investment pieces, so it's something that you can wear before, you can wear during, and you can wear after pregnancy.
What is the core, vision behind your brand? What motivated you to kind of get into this?
Okay, so a lot of times when women are pregnant, they struggle to find clothes that are flattering. So they constantly have to buy clothes for every stage. So the vision behind this was mostly to just make something that you can wear and still feel confident and not feel like you're compromising on your style because you're pregnant.
Yeah. Beyond design, what do you feel is the key problem or need you're solving for your customers?
I've noticed that there aren't many locally produced maternity clothing that are fashionable. So for me, this is just kind of like coming in with something that is fashionable, something that's sustainable, but also that's just beautiful.
Recently, you were announced as one of the grand winners as part of the Creative DNA program. Congratulations for that, by the way.
Thank you.
How do you feel that this program has impacted you and you on a personal level, and then Macylynn Tariro Couture going forward?
On a personal level, it has kind of just shown me that I am on the right path, because sometimes you'll be just thinking, am I doing the right thing? But then it just kind of like reaffirmed my brand and what I'm doing. And then for my brand, I have just learned so much, and I got to just network with other like-minded creatives who just understand what we are going through.
Right there, you touched on learning so much from like a brand perspective. What do you feel are maybe one or two things that you felt were like the most significant things that you learned about the business of fashion from the accelerator?
I learned about pricing. Usually I would just price my product based on how I'm feeling on that day, or whether I need the money now. So I'm just like, it costs this much. But I learned that it's not just about how you are feeling, but you need to learn how to price properly.
As part of being the winning some of the winning guys in the cohort, right? I'm led to believe that you guys are going to get some grant seed funding.
Yes.
In your view, how do you feel this grant will empower Macylynn Tariro Couture, and how will it empower your brand and the growth of your brand?
Okay, so it will help me to grow my brand. There are a lot of things that I have been hoping to do, but not having the finances to do it.
Yeah.
So it will just help me grow my brand, help me to scale, help me to live my dream of having a professional studio and not just a home-based one.
Yeah.
As well as investing in quality fabrics and just proper marketing for my products.
Yeah, I love that. You seem to have a very clear plan where you're like, I've been waiting for this. Now let's go execute, isn't it? I would ask you about your vision and the future. Where do you envision Macylynn Tariro Couture going, in the next maybe 3 years?
I envision my brand being the go-to maternity fashion brand in Zimbabwe. I also envision myself having a professional studio, and then lastly, I hope to export my products regionally.
How do you see your brand, contributing to the broader Zimbabwe fashion ecosystem? Because as you work, you know, you don't work in isolation. There's us people in the market. I'm obviously not like the target customer, right? But it doesn't mean that I can't learn something from you, either as a consumer or, you know, as a fellow designer. How do you feel your brand will contribute to the growth of Zimbabwe's fashion ecosystem beyond your own brand?
Okay, so I think that my brand will just the niche that I have, that I found, it's something that's not, it's overlooked.
Yeah.
So I think this will just help the people to see that, you know what, this is actually a niche and there are people and they also need to be seen and to just feel beautiful and
and be catered for.
Yeah.
I love that, man. That it sounds so intentional. It sounds so intentional. And if I walked up to you and I was a designer and I'm like, I'm so lost at sea, what do you think is, you know, given your experience, because you've been doing this for a long time. Just before we started recording, I was saying I suspect from my stalking that it's before 2015 or around that time, right? So you've been in this for quite a significant amount of time.
Yes.
What is one piece of advice you would offer to aspiring designers who are looking to make a mark in the industry?
Okay, I would tell them to, you know, stay true to yourself and just identify your niche. If you are solving a real problem, you just eventually find your people and your market.
Yeah. Let's get into like the more playful ones, the ones where the serious work is over. If your brand were a song, what do you think it would be and why?
I would have to go with Alicia Keys' A Woman's Worth, because I feel like it beautifully captures the value and the strength of a woman.
What inspires your most recent collection, or, you know, your most recent work?
I was just inspired by the strength of just a woman. You know, the stage of pregnancy, it's just an emotional and yet it's just a powerful stage in a woman's life. So that inspired the collection that I have.
Okay. The last thing I would ask you before I let you go, what is one thing people might not know about being a fashion designer in Zimbabwe?
Oh, okay, one thing people don't know is that if you're a fashion designer in Zimbabwe, you are everything. You are the designer, you are the marketer, you are the tailor, you do your finances, you do everything. So you really need to be skillful to be able to juggle all those things. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. Accountant, designer, creative, admin, all of it. But, you know, thank you so much, Macylynn, for, you know, taking me through a bit of your journey. I think you're doing some amazing work, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.